What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do your boy a quick favor, hit that like button, press that subscribe button. Now let's get into it. We are talking about planning for the future, talking about getting prepared, talking about getting ready. You have to get ready for this cryptocurrency movements. If you're not ready, you will be caught in the middle and you will be confused when things start to shift, when things start to move. So it's always best to have a plan. It's always best to be getting ready. They say if you get ready, you ain't got to worry about getting confused when things are transpiring. So stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. So we try to stay ready at the same time. So take a look at the markets today. We know the markets still fairly up and down, but it's on the stronger side today. We're at $92,360, which is an excellent level during this particular moment in the cycle where we're having a lot of movements, where we have been seeing a lot of bearish dips and declines, so forth and so on. So to see a $92,000 Bitcoin, that is pretty decent. Take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. We're at 58.43%. Decent level. We've been seeing the 58, 59% for a long time. So this is nothing out of the ordinary. What do we want to see? We want to see the Bitcoin dominance start to dip and start to decline. So that is why we watch this indicator every day. Take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. The Fear and Greed Index is continuing to climb. That means something. The Fear and Greed Index today is at 30. A few days ago, we saw it at extreme greed. That's when we were saying, what should we be doing? What history has always shown us when we were in the extreme fear mode have always been the right time to buy. So you take a look where we are now. Fear and Greed Index is at 30. We was at 9 or 10. Extreme fear, something like that, 10, 11 days ago. People who bought made the right decisions. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. This is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. Before investing into anything, please consult with a professional financial advisor. Take a look at the Ethereum. Ethereum is my dude. Old man Ether, you better watch him very closely. The moves that he make, if you're not paying attention, you'll be tricked, you'll be fooled. Ethereum is strong right now. We're talking about $3,350. Nowhere near kind of its all-time high, but we know old man Ether can shift those gears and really start to pump at any particular moment. Take a look at the dominance for Ethereum. It's very strong right now. It's starting to move in the upward direction, something that we really need to continue to pay attention to. 12.82% for the Ethereum dominance, almost 13%. I think that is real bullish. If you ask me, especially from what we've been experiencing the year of 2025, been a lot of bearish movements, been a lot of uncertainty in the market. So to really see Ethereum start to strengthen up with the dominance from 12%, very close to 13%, that is excellent. I think even when you track the Ethereum dominance back from the summer when we were about 7%, 8%, to see us near 13%, that is showing a awesome incline, which is what we want to see. Sometimes you got to zoom out to really get the macro effect of what is transpiring. Yeah, if you look at it today, you say, oh, it's only 12.82%. Zoom out. Remember when it was 8%. Remember when it was 9%. So what are we doing? We're climbing. We're climbing 12%, 13%, 14%. But if you're not paying attention, you will not really see the larger view of what is transpiring and what is happening. That's why it's so important to continue to do your research. That's why it's so important to be involved in the cryptocurrency community. Navigating around as a lone wolf is tough. So taking a look today, we know the FOMC meeting started yesterday. Today, the meeting will be concluded. A decision will be rendered today. What will Fed Chairman Powell do? There's a 90% chance that interest rates are going to be cut today. FOMC decision will be released today, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. This is all part of getting ready also. This is all part of being prepared. We knew that this day was going to come. When the markets were dipping, we said, you know what? I know there's going to be a FOMC meeting beginning of December, December 9th, 10th, whatever it is. Let me go ahead and buy these dips because typically during FOMC decision times, the markets start to pump. Today, decision is going to be released. Who knows what direction it's going to go because we know cryptocurrency has been very volatile, especially in 2025. Up and down. You expect it to go up, it go down. You expect it to go down and go up. So that's why it's just important to be ready. There's power in being patient. Dollar cost averaging in, just being patient. If it go up, cool. If it go down, cool. You just got to be patient. This is not a overnight situation. This is a long-term, long-run situation. You may have to stretch it out. Your patience may have to be extended. There's power in holding. Looking at some of the plays that we were buying a few weeks ago, looking at the price that they are today, I'm like, oof, glad I was patient. Glad I was holding because we know the prices that we were buying 2025, those prices were pretty high. We were buying the dips and the dip kept dipping. So now the dips that we were buying seemed like those were high prices. But we're patient, still holding. Dollar cost averaging in to lower our average cost. And when the markets start to recover, when things start to pump, we're going to be the ones to be rewarded. We know there's going to be a new Fed chairman in 2026. These are some of the things that we already know. So when you know these things, what are you going to do? Are you going to prepare? Are you going to get ready? Or are you going to wait till the time happens and then try to get ready? You going to wait till you hit a knock at the door? You going to get ready then? Or you going to get ready before the knock at the door happen? We need to make sure that we're prepared before these things happen. You want to get ready before these things occur. So knowing that there's going to be a new Fed chairman in 2026, knowing that it's going to be handpicked by Donald Trump, knowing the way Donald Trump has been talking about the current Fed chair and how he had been wanting him to be more aggressive, what do you think is going to happen when the new Fed chairman is picked, is introduced? He's probably going to pick him early 2026, probably a few more weeks. He's going to announce who will be taking over. This new Fed chairman is going to be going to raise interest rates faster and at a lot more aggressive rates in 2026. So these are some of the signals that we are trying to get ready for. A recovery signal in 2026. After the 2025 bear market, what we have kind of just experienced and kind of what we've just been going through, 2026 signals could be very bullish. So these are some of the things that we're preparing for. This is what we are kind of getting ready for. Like I say, don't wait till things happen. Don't wait till it get up close and personal. You want to get ready and prepare before these things get up close to you. So that right there gives me a little bit great momentum and give me encouragement to know that, you know what, let me just go ahead and continue to be patient. I'm not in a rush. I don't need it to happen overnight. Yeah, we wanted it to happen Q4 2025. We wanted it to happen the entire year 2025. Well, we didn't get it. Let me be a little bit more patient. Is it worth being a little bit more patient? Time will tell. But when you take a look at some of your other options, you say, you know what? Let me go ahead and stick this thing out because if we get it right just this one time, you'll say, you know what? It was worth it. I'm glad I was relaxed. I'm glad I was patient. I'm glad I wasn't letting my emotions get the best of me. I'm glad I wasn't getting too down when the markets was getting destroyed. Glad I was staying even keel and level-headed. So also one of the things that I am understanding that I'm getting ready for the bottom of the market. Did we already see the bottom of the market? Who knows? Will the bottom of the market come in 2026? Nevertheless, this is what I'm thinking. Everybody got their own opinion. Everybody have their own thoughts. As the CEO of your own portfolio, you probably have your own strategy as well, and I respect that. Respect everybody's opinion because everybody's opinions matter. Nobody knows for sure. Nobody knows for certain. So what I have been kind of digesting, I said, you know what? Once the whales decide where the bottom is, if it's in 2026, once these big guys decide where the bottom is, what are they going to do? I believe that they are going to start buying aggressively. When these whales decide what the bottom is, they're going to start buying heavy. They're going to start buying aggressively. And what is the markets going to do? The markets are going to pump. The prices are going to go up. People are going to get excited. What is retail going to do? The retail investors are going to blink. They say, whoa, is the market really going up like that? Boom, the next week it's going to continue to go up. They say, damn, did it really go up? I should have got in last week. I wish I wouldn't have did what I did last month. FOMO, fear of missing out, is a real thing. People are going to start buying in when they see the excitement. And what are the whales going to do? They're going to recognize that. They're going to say, you know what, we got them. Like when you go fishing, you throw that hook in the water with that bait on it. You feel them nibbling. You say, okay, I got one. I got me a bite. I got me a bite. Let me not pull it in real quick. Let me wait and make sure I got it on the hook real good before I start reeling it in because I don't want to scare it away. Let me not start taking profits yet because I don't want to scare it away. I know if I start taking profits, the price is going to come down. I'm going to scare them away. Let me wait till I get a huge school of them in. Let me wait till I really know that I got them on a hook. Once I got them on a hook, I'm yanking them. I'm reeling them in. I'm selling. They are going to be exit liquidity once again. Why? Probably because they're lone wolves, navigating around solo. Got nobody on the left of them, got nobody on the right of them, not involved in the cryptocurrency community. Probably their first cycle, we was all once there. But this is what happens every cycle. The whales decide what the bottom is. Once they decide what the bottom is, they start to buy very aggressively. The markets start to pump very aggressively. Retail investors start to see the excitement. They start to FOMO in, buying at the top. We all was buying at the top once before when we didn't know no better. When you know better, you do better. What are we doing right now? We're buying at the bottom. Most retail investors are scared and nervous to buy at the bottom. Saw Bitcoin, $80,000. I'm scared to buy at the bottom. Saw Solana, $119. I'm scared to buy at the bottom. Solana hit $143 yesterday. Ethereum hit $3,400 yesterday. Scared to buy it at $2,600. Scared to buy Ethereum at $1,800. But you'll be in line to buy it at $4,000. Like those memes and images always say. Solana at $100. Solana at $500. One person in line when it's at $100. 100 people in line when it's at $400 and $500. Market sentiment, emotions are a real thing. So good thing you guys understand the process. You guys got a better gauge on what to expect. You guys are not navigating around as a lone wolf. Hopefully not. You guys are hanging out with us on the Stock Holiday Live. You're over there in the Patreon. We're chatting, chopping it up, discussing various options, various scenarios. All those things are important. So come on over there. Join us in the Patreon. We would love to see you over there. We have a great and awesome cryptocurrency community. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.